We are a family of 5, and we are doing a 7-day technology detox.
What's going on, everybody? We are having a bit of a dilemma, to say the least, and we're just wanting to kind of have a conversation right now about a topic that we feel like has really just spoken to us and really just kind of moved us a little bit over this last few weeks. Did you know that this is based on recent research, the average American family spends approximately 34 minutes a day with each other. 34 minutes a day.
That's kind of sad.
And that is ridiculous. What do you think about that?
I think no wonder there's so many problems in the world.
1 in 4 Americans or parents say that they do not get enough time with their children. I personally think that statistic is higher. I think most parents feel like they don't get enough time with their child, even though maybe the average, they get above average, whatever. 34 minutes a day though. You were saying the other day, you read an article about something with kids and technology. What was that about?
Yeah, it was just talking about how kids are spending more and more time on screens between iPads, TVs, parents' phones, and it's causing them to be moody and irritable and impulsive, and they can't pay attention as well. And it was just really convicting to me, because I think with young kids, especially us moms that stay at home with kiddos most of the day, you know, it's hard for us to get stuff done, and we get tired of saying go play, go play, go play, and we can't play with them ourselves 24/7. And so a lot of times that's our babysitter, is, well, come watch a show, or here, come, you know, do your tablet, do a game on your tablet, or whatever. And it was just really convicting to me to realize that it really, if we do too much of it with our kids, it can impact them negatively.
What is your opinion of this idea that kids are spending too much time on their phones, tablets, iPads, whatever it is that they have? I mean, do you think that's true?
Definitely. I mean, at least, you know, in my little world and everybody that I know, it's hard not to have our kids spend a lot of time on screen time, we call it, you know, or on phones or tablets or whatever. Just because it is hard to get anything done if they're not. And I've started to notice that, like, lately our kids are almost, it's an intense word to use, but addicted to it. Like, the second they feel bored, they say, Mom, can I look at something on your phone? Mom, can I go play a game? Mom, can I, you know, watch a TV show? And it's like, whoa, why are we so quick to jump to screen time? And I thought about it, and I said, well, I'm kind of the same way, you know, like, I'm setting an example without even realizing it, that how many times a day do I pick up my phone to check social media, you know, or how many times a day am I just stressed from going the speed of light all day that I just want to sit down and relax and watch a movie and get my mind off of things. And I go to it quickly too, and so I feel like that's rubbing off on them, and that thought is really convicting to me.
I feel like you're bringing up a good point here. That is what we've been discussing for several weeks now, which is, as parents, are we using technology as an excuse to kind of get a break and take a break from the overwhelming lives that we do have? I mean, especially moms. You know, I work full time, she works part time, but she's at home with our kids more than I am, and she watches them all day long. And for a lot of you, we've heard from a lot of you, you're stay-at-home moms, or you know, you have lots of kids like we do. You're trying to make life more simple, and technology, sometimes it feels like that's maybe our answer the majority of times. How do we make life a little more simple? Well, here, kids, take an iPad, go to your room and watch a movie, or go play your favorite game on it, or let's download a new app and let them play that game or something like that.
And I think too, it's not just, we get a mental break. We get to relax and focus on something else when we do that, but also it's an escape from boredom. And that feels bad to say, but you stay-at-home moms know what I mean. When we're home 24/7, it's not always fun to actively get on the floor and play with our kids that whole time. It can be boring, and so we turn to Facebook or something else, and I'm starting to realize that I don't want that to be the thing that I turn to. So
yeah, we have been reading the last few weeks about different families and just individuals. Some are single, some are couples, some are families that have undertaken what they're calling a technology detox or a technology cleanse, or anything of that nature, where basically for an allotted amount of time, you are cutting out all technology, all of it, like 99% of it. And we have been tussling with this idea for a few weeks, figuring out, do we want to try to do this? Do we want to try to have a technology detox in our family's lives and just see what happens with that?
The thought of that alone, the past few days as we've been talking about doing this, I'm already like freaking out a little bit inside. Like, oh my gosh, that's a full day of keeping the kids entertained and not getting a break, or just having withdrawals already. Just thinking about it, like, oh, that's my go-to to relax, is to go watch that show, and I won't have that. But I think that it's so healthy to step back and fast or take a break from anything in our life that is not necessary, because it always helps us see things from a different perspective. It gives us perspective on what's really important in life, and I think it's so healthy to do that occasionally. So I think I'm excited about it. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited that we are deciding to do this.
I'm nervous as well. But I mean, I think I am also excited to a certain extent. So basically, we have decided we're going to do a 7-day technology detox. For 7 days, we're going to cut out technology in our lives. Okay, now there are rules that go along with this technology detox, okay? And like I said, we have read some articles, we've watched people that have done it. We've tried to do research on this topic. And there are cleanses out there where people have done, the bare minimum. Then they've gone to like really high extremes on what they've cut out. I mean, cold turkey, every single thing in your life, everything's gone. And some of them are doing it for 30 days or more. So we're going to try, as a family of 5, we're going to try 7 days.
The point of this challenge for our family is to step back, reprioritize, break that, honestly, mental addiction of having that scapegoat whenever we're bored or just need a break, and just really focusing more on each other, on family, and realizing that spending time together isn't boring. It's the best thing that we can do, and it can be really fulfilling when we're not distracted by everything else, all the other things that we can use for entertainment.
So like I've said, we've sat down and we've discussed like what are the rules that we think are going to be most beneficial to our family of 5 for this 70-day for this 7-day technology detox. So here are our rules for the 7-day technology detox. No technology. That means no TV, no tablets, no computers, no phone apps, or social media of any kind. Now, we are having an exception to this rule because our computer is necessary for part of our work and for our kids' school. Trey is homeschooled, and we do the majority of his homeschool work on the computer. And I and Amber both have jobs that require us to be on the computer for just small portions of our day. And obviously, for documenting this journey, we are going to be putting daily blogs on our website and daily vlogs on our YouTube channel on here, so you can check back every day during this 7-day cleanse, and we will briefly do a recap of the day and talk what we did and show you some video of our day and what we've been doing. So those are the exceptions for us, is that we will use the computer momentarily throughout the day to get those certain things accomplished.
Rule number 2 is read one chapter of a book every day. So whether that be just a chapter in the Bible or a chapter of a nonfiction book or a fiction book, it doesn't matter. It's just feeding your brain something other than technology during this challenge.
Rule number 3, go outside. There is no time frame for this. You can take as long as you want, 30 minutes, or you can take 8 hours. I don't care. Go outside. That's one of our big rules for this. Get outside more. Rule number 4, you must practice one hobby at least 2 times during the week. So one hobby 2 times during the week, okay? What's your hobby going to be?
Painting.
My hobby's painting, yeah. My hobby's going to be baking. I have found that to be a fun release, so breads, pastries, that sort of thing. And we'll show you a video of Amber painting and me of baking during this week as well.
Rule number 5 is play. It's especially important if you have kids. Get out and do fun things with them, whether it be playing in the backyard or taking them to a museum or just playing a board game. But also if you're single, go have a fun game night or a fun dinner night with your friends. If you're married, go do something fun with your spouse. Go for a hike or something like that. Whatever it is, just play. Do what's enjoyable to you. Rule number 6 is for 2 hours in the evening, 2 hours straight, you can have no phone at all. The rule for the phone during this challenge is it can only be used for communication purposes. So phone calls, text messages, and email. But no internet, no social media apps, nothing like that. So, but for 2 hours in the evening, not even communication, unless it's an emergency.
Emergencies would be an exception to that, yeah, if you have an emergency. Those are our 6 rules. We really don't have that many rules for this challenge. I don't think we do.
It's going to be hard enough as it is.
I think that keeping the kids occupied. Because it's easy to be like, you know what, kids, just go put a show on the TV. Go watch a movie on your iPad. Go play a game on your iPad, whatever. Or your tablet. You know, it's just so easy to do that. And we say, you know what, for 1 week, let's not have that excuse anymore. And let's see what happens when we decide, you know what, let's all of us go do something. Or let's play a game together. Or let's read a book together. Let's do something other than use technology as an excuse. Thus the detox.
Yes, and the hope is that we won't ever go back to, that being our scapegoat and that being our first response is, oh, screen time. Hopefully after this we will realize how much time we're spending on there and we'll choose to cut back on it majorly from here on out as well.
Okay, so let's get rid of the technology in our lives for the next 7 days.
So for my own sanity, every day since we're taking technology completely out, I am setting a schedule for what me and the kiddos will be doing during the day when Daddy's gone at work. Just little things like certain days we're going to go to the gym in the morning and they can play and I can work out. We're going to have a little devotional time together, and then a set time that we do school every day, a set time for playing games and doing little experiments and stuff like that. So we're scheduling it out, and I'm working on my schedule still, but trying to figure out a general schedule to stick to every day so that I don't go crazy. Let's not forget about the iPads. Oh my gosh. Let's not forget about the cell phone and the social media apps.
If you like this video, give it a like, hit that thumbs up button. Comment below, what are your thoughts? Is this something you would want to do with us for the next 7 days? We are starting this tomorrow morning. So Monday morning through Sunday night next week. So comment below what are your ideas on this whole detox cleanse thing. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to follow us on this journey. So remember, for the next 7 days, we're going to have one video uploaded and one blog uploaded to our website every single day. So you can check back every evening for a video of a recap of that day and our thoughts.
See if we're pulling our hair out.
Yeah, kind of a more like vlog vlog approach where we're just trying to discuss what our thoughts are on the day and show you some clips from the day and that sort of thing. Some ideas we've had to help with the kids. How are they handling it? They are actually excited because all they think about is like, oh, mommy and daddy are going to play with us all the time. When it's like, you might have to do work and other things and play, with your sister or brother, whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll see.